Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Set. My next guest is Levi Walk. He is a photographer and a good friend of mine. We went to high school together as well. And I must say, as the British say, he was taking the piss the entire time during this episode. And I got to say, this is probably one of my most favorite episodes that I've filmed thus far. I have never laughed so consistently through an entire episode. So I'm really excited to show you guys, this episode. This episode is also sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a powdered energy drink, and you just kind of mix it with water, or they do have some that you mix with milk. This one here is s'mores, but more information on that later in the episode. But with that being said, I'd like to introduce my next guest, Levi Walk.
And then some of the other questions I have for you. The first one is what is Joker Studio? Like, why did you name it that? Because you kept rolling with it like multiple times.
I did. Well, I still do.
But don't you have there's Down the Aisle? You still do that or no?
Nah.
You just attach it to Joker Studios.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Is this enough? Can I?
Oh yeah. Bring that. We started. It's just like heavy breathing for an hour.
Yeah.
No, I
put it up to my stomach.
Joker Studios was actually, the Hicks brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, their dad. When I played Pee Wee football, he called me Joker for whatever reason because he thought it was funny.
Oh, dude, no fucking way.
And I was like, Joker.
You were Joker. I'd never put those two together.
Really?
I didn't know you played football. Yeah, dude, I remember Gene used to... Yeah, they would talk about Joker. Because you played with... was it when you were in Pee Wee or youth?
Pee Wee.
Yeah. What team were you on? The Panthers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, someday...
And you never stuck with it.
Yeah.
I don't remember you playing D1 or anything.
No. Hell no. If I wouldn't even have a chance to go to college. I wouldn't be like D3 or anything. But like, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm going to make a production company called Joker Studios. That sounds cool. And that's where it came from.
When did you like, what made you pick? That makes so much more sense now that I know what the nickname, because I always wondered, I was like, just like fucking
Batman.
Murray.
Well, it sucks because like I actually started the company in 2018 and then Joker the movie came out in 2019.
Yeah,
I was pissed.
Yeah, because I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, that's not gonna sit well.
Yeah, I was so fucking mad.
The next question. This is lore.
Oh God.
Whatever happened to the power washing business? I remember you did it for like, it was just year. Like something that like sat in my head. I was like, this is.
No, I did that. I did that for like a summer and a half, and it was me and a partner. And
did you see a TikTok that said you can make money doing power washing and start it? Yeah, because I get them
pretty much. Yeah, I was like, it's pretty simple. You do like 2 properties a day.
Dude, it's fucking easy. Yeah. And then it's like, no, there's actually people out there with mega blaster guzzler hoses and stuff.
Yeah, like cum guzzler 5,000 blasters.
You can't just fucking go out there and scrub it with a scrub daddy.
No. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
This is interesting. Okay, I like this.
The next one is your thoughts on Israel Palestine.
Oh fuck!
No, I'm just kidding. Oh. The fourth one is, why didn't you come to my wedding?
All right. Well, my girlfriend at the time, we're not together anymore, but she had a relative pass. That wasn't just like a.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't like a.
No. I just thought it'd be a funny question. And with you being a guy that makes movies and stuff, you've been doing it for as long. I feel like you've been doing it as long as I've been doing photography. Maybe I've been doing photography a little bit longer.
I was 16 when I did it.
I was 16 when I started mine. So you've probably been doing it, 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Damn. We're old as shit.
I know. Yeah. So my question is, can we make a movie about me getting robbed?
Okay, I can't tell if you're serious or not.
No, yeah, I was. Can we make a movie about me getting robbed? And I would give you the rights to it. It's just the only catch is I want to have Denzel Washington play me. Or Saquon Barkley, one of the two.
I could get Saquon in there for you. Penn
with,
State connection.
Yeah, with the Nittany Lion in.
Yeah.
That's sponsored. We're sponsored by the Nittany Lion in. Actually, don't put that in there. I just did a wedding there and I want to stay there. But then in another lob here. What's your free time? What do you do in your free time?
Dude, this is my free time right now. This is my free time.
You're a grinder.
Yeah. I play tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, I play tennis. Play video games sometimes.
Are you
What do you do in your free time?
my whole life is free time. I feel like that's all I do.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I feel like I work, but being a photographer, I'm actually looking for something else to do.
Yeah.
Because being a photographer is like like you can get a lot done doing very few hours of work.
Yeah.
Like I'm somebody like I like sitting down for like 3 days a week and doing a hard 8 hours,
Yeah.
getting all my work done for the week, and then enjoying the other. How many days in a week are there? 7.
Yeah. So that'd be 4.
Yeah, 4 days of the week.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, like people are always like, "Oh, you're golfing all the time. You're fishing all the time." It's like, yeah, when I was a kid, I hated doing anything I didn't want to do.
I'm still like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think it's both a crutch and there's pros and cons to that. But when I first started my business, the whole plan was always to do it full time. Like
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to do like something for myself. The Wolf of Wall Street was hot.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be
You
a
came in with the
stockbroker.
same haircut, by the way,
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah,
Jordan
I thought
Belfort.
I thought it'd be funny to do the old because I don't wear my I also got to wear hats these days. It's getting old. But yeah, the Wolf of Wall Street was hot. I wanted to be a stockbroker, so I was doing all that stuff.
Wait. So when you watched that movie, like, was it like the money, the drugs? What was appealing that you were like, I want to do that?
It was the power.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. No, it was I thought it was just fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was the most like entry level thought process to have at 15, 16 years old. I think I was maybe even 14 when that movie came out. Just silly nonsense. Like, oh, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like the movie opens up with Leonardo DiCaprio doing blow off somebody's ass.
Yeah.
You're like, sweet. This is I don't want to do that specifically,
Yeah.
but that's the whole reason I wanted to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
That first scene.
If I got there, I'd quit.
Yeah.
That'd be my done. My next question is what's your max bench?
Probably I'm
Probably the
45
bar.
pounds. Yeah, the bar.
I don't bench either. I just thought that'd be a funny question.
That is such a good question, actually.
And that's the end of them. Then there's
That's how you ended it.
that,
Okay.
yeah.
Fuck, I don't even know where to go from there.
That was the layup. That was the air ball.
Yeah.
I figured I'd start off hot.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Where do I go from there? I thought the question about the making a movie about you getting robbed, I was like, oh, okay, like
Yeah,
maybe a documentary or something.
yeah, I
Then
thought-
you're like Denzel Washington. Like, that's the early-
video of me getting robbed, and it's just me fucking getting mad,
Yeah.
and then getting on with it. Like it was just like, and I don't want to be known as the guy that got robbed.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty.
Do you feel like you're the guy that got robbed right now?
Yeah, it's all, every time people see me, they're like, "Oh, did you get your stuff back?" And I think that most people care, but I think that also like part of me is like I don't like to talk about it because I feel like I've done so much more in my life that people could ask me about.
Yeah, like
Rather-
the good things and like
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to be. It's like a reclaiming thing.
Yeah.
I was basically assaulted, but like not quite the same thing. But yeah, I mean, we couldn't sleep for a couple days because you're like, who the fuck's outside banging on my windows or
Yeah.
something. But it was yeah, I don't know. And people say to me, they're like, "Oh, how did you? Man, you handled it really well."
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck are you supposed to handle it? Like, what am I supposed to do? Fuck, I'm so sad.
Yeah.
This
It's like
sucks.
you can't just like you can't just like let that stop you from like continuing.
Well, the worst part is it was like during our prime busy season, and so like I couldn't really stop if I wanted to, but the hard part for me was like it was just like one of those things. I'm like, man, this fucking sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is gonna sound really bad. I like being in shitty situations because then I feel like that's when you have the opportunity to
change direction or like
show people what you're made of.
have more drive.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people like I like when people say like, "Oh, you're better, better than I am. I would have died." And you're like,
yeah,
you're damn right.
Yeah, you would have died. Yeah,
like you,
Piece of shit.
To me, it's not like an ego thing or anything like that. It's just like, I like the idea of being able to say, because you only get to live once.
Yeah.
Imagine if your whole life nothing bad ever happened to you.
Yeah, that would suck.
Like at the end of your life, like that, because to me that's the fun part of life is when you talk about like grief or shitty stuff that's happened to you. I feel like that's where you get the best out of people.
Yeah.
Like if we just sat here the whole time and talked about fucking giggling and farting around, there is something
Farting around. Yeah.
like sunshine and rainbows.
ASMR shitting.
Yeah, people don't care. We just did a mukbang right now.
Yeah,
Just started eating.
Yeah,
Like
I actually brought lo mein noodles.
fucking KFC mukbang in
Yeah.
front of us. No, I like to me that's just not. It's not like nihilism or pessimism. It's just like I love hearing about people getting through. Like think about the movies you watch.
Yeah.
You watch a movie and it's happy. Like I cannot get behind Marvel movies or like
Oh, I hate Marvel movies.
or like any because it's like the good guy wins.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say I can't get behind happy movies. Like that's something
I
I just.
actually hate happiness.
Yeah.
I don't like happiness.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a lot of like toxic positivity in the world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
Like, oh my gosh, you're doing so good, King. You're doing so good, Queen. It's
yeah.
like, shut
I
up.
think that we need to revert back to.
punishment.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to just like shoot somebody in the bar.
Yeah.
Like we need less roles.
Yeah, break a pole stick in half and
Yeah.
shove one end up his ass. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like not truly. And I want to preface by saying that 90% of what I say is an exaggeration because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of
Like
nuggets,
like sarcasm
yeah.
and stuff.
No, there's
Yeah.
like a nugget of truth to everything I say, but
Yeah.
then I over exaggerate it. But like, to me, I think that like there's too much toxic positivity in the world because people, like some people aren't doing good. Like, do you ever meet somebody and like be like, "Well, he's trying." He's like, "He's not trying hard enough. Like he needs to get his shit together." Like, and it's like none of my business to worry about. And trust me, I don't worry about it.
Yeah, they
But
give
if
him
you
like
ask
the
me-
benefit of the doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you ask me about it, I'm gonna be like, no, you put me in that position.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be where he's at. Like,
Yeah.
and that's such a boomer old.
Yeah. Toughen up, you
Pull yourself up.
sissy boy.
Yeah, but like I have had a lot of bad things happen to me in my life that I was able to get through, and I understand that obviously I've even had the worst of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not like I've ever experienced something. I mean, getting robbed and losing your entire livelihood. That kind of
That
sucked.
does suck. Getting molested sucks. Like really bad. Yeah. That would really suck.
Yeah, like nothing like that. So it's like I can't speak as like the ultimate doomer or the ultimate head of bad stuff.
Yeah.
But I know that if those things were to happen to me, I know what I'm capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Mark Wahlberg when he talked about if he was on the plane in 9/11, it would have never happened.
That's crazy. Yeah. It definitely would have.
Get a chance to look that up. Mark Wahlberg said that
If he was on the plane.
if he was on the plane, yeah, he would stop 9/11. I believe him. That's the lone survivor.
He did that.
Yeah. Like, did you ever see him roll down those hills and stuff? That shit's crazy. But no, I mean, the toxic positivity thing kind of wanted me to come back to specifically where it affects me in my life is like with photographers. Mm-hmm. I think that people are losing the grasp on the good parts of life because everything's good. It's awesome. Everything I wake up, I love it. It's so awesome. Mm-hmm. But like, I think people like, especially in photography, everybody's always saying like, "Oh, I'm your new best friend. I'm your new this, that," or "Oh, wherever you want to be, I'm the happiest person in the world." And that has never been my thesis as a photographer. To me, it is, you are going to die someday. And people are going to find the pictures I took of you and remember you that way.
Yeah.
And operating from that pretense of things is, to me, there's much more gravitas to it. Like, there's much more like integrity, and you owe this to the person. Like, it's very dramatic to say, but your life is in my hands. Like, that's kind of how I feel about it.
I can see that. Yeah,
Like,
I see what you mean.
Like, if I take pictures of your wedding, like, you don't get, well, some people do. You don't get another shot. But like, you're like, you know, if that's the one day that we get a chance to do that, then it shouldn't be like this bubbly, you should be having fun.
Yeah.
But I've just always been somebody that, like, you know, after something really, really good happens, you're like, this is going to be one of those moments, like in a movie, when like the wife is like laying there underneath the sheets and she's looking at the main character and like their life is flashing before their eyes. That's one of those moments.
Yeah, they see your photos and that's it.
And with the watermark.
Yeah.
And that's why I never put a watermark on my pictures too, just because to me it's a medium. For me, art and photography is a medium for me to make a difference in people's lives. And that's what matters to me. I don't care about TikTok followers or Instagram followers or, you know, what does annoy me when I do actually try to do that stuff and nothing fucking works because they want you to post 70 slop videos a day to even get picked up by the algorithm. Yeah,
you're telling me. Yeah. And then you see, well, I saw the video that you posted about like the AI pug or it's like,
how am I supposed to compete with that?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like I go on Facebook and I see like these shitty ass AI videos, or like I saw one perfect example. This was like AI photos of, it was like a black and white photo of like a young McDonald's worker, but he had Down syndrome, right? And then that was the before, and then the after was
he's holding his son with Down syndrome.
No, he's older now, and he's retiring after 35 years of hard work, and he's an old man at McDonald's.
I don't think you can
Down
call
syndrome.
them that.
Retired? Down syndrome? I don't know what you're talking about.
You said retired fast, and I was making a joke like,
oh, you thought I said retarded.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I know you
it just went right over my fucking head. Anyway, but like, yeah, so these old people are in the comments like, oh, good for you, buddy. Like, you know, 35 years. I'm like, they are the ones with Down syndrome. They think that this guy's actually real.
Yeah, it's like a mirror.
Yeah.
It's just like, a mirror.
It's like, no, this is
Yeah.
Not real. And then but it has like tons of likes and tons of shares and tons of
because
comments.
they're insane people. Everybody on Facebook is an insane person.
Yeah, that's
true. If you genuinely are using Facebook and you're scrolling and you're posting and you're taking in, if your main source of social media is Facebook, you are an insane person. Like,
you need to be putting like
and share this on Facebook.
Yes, psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, it's like people will share stuff and it's like, that is so obviously not real. The one I get a lot is like, this one was like Peyton Manning saved this girl with cancer by giving her like $30 million. And it's like the most smooth brain, like nonsense picture you've ever seen. And it's
then
just,
you go to the comments like, that's why he's my quarterback.
Yeah, they're like, that's the sheriff.
Yeah.
That's the sheriff. That's something the sheriff would do. And then people be like, the worst part is people be like, this is AI, you dummy.
Yeah.
And the comments be like, it's still something he'd do.
They try to double down on it.
They're like, no, he actually would do this though.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right. And then you know, to kind of go back to what I was talking about with photography and stuff, like, I just feel like people need to realize that like life itself is so important and so fragile, and that is where art comes from. And art does not come from, you can't have good without bad, and everybody acts like the bad doesn't exist. And that's where you get into a weird like art now is not great. It's not the worst it's ever been. I would say like mid 2010s was pretty bad, contemporary art. Yeah. But like we're pretty close to the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
And it's because people are forgetting that bad things happen. Or they're focusing on just bad things that are like in the news.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to me, something that's always been important to me was like, you know, make sure that people just know that it's a good day. If
Yeah.
every day is a good day, then none of them are good. So it's like, to me, when I take pictures of somebody, it's not like this doomer, nihilist, pessimist thing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, someday you're gonna be old and gray, and your grandkids are gonna look through the photo album, and they're gonna be like, oh damn, grandma was hot. Or like, you know what I mean? But like that's the sentiment of that.
Like, how the fuck do you come up? The fucking wit is like crazy.
But no, like they'll look back on it and be like, oh man, look how good you guys used to look and all this stuff, or they look so happy.
Sorry. I still keep thinking back of that fucking molestation. Like you were talking about getting robbed earlier. I'm sitting there like trying not to laugh.
You're like, damn, I didn't get molested.
Yeah.
No.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, it's not this like nihilistic pessimist thing. But people always interpret it as that because you're juxtaposed with everybody else is happy all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't have good days if you don't have bad.
Yeah, and like that is an entry level thought. Like I don't think people think at all. Like I think like even like Chat GPT, like people use it. If you use it as a tool, it's one thing. But like there's people that like Grok, is this real? It's like fucking critically think for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So like, Grok, is this real? And it's like the sheriff saving a baby with cancer.
Yeah.
You're like, man, it's not that. Peyton would never do that.
Yeah.
Peyton would throw it like a football.
Yeah. He would. Wait, was it like a baby?
No, it was like a young girl.
Oh well.
The sheriff.
Yeah, he's got an arm on him. He probably could still throw it. Yeah, I mean, well, we're becoming way too reliant on AI and stuff, I think, and actually, we are all becoming more stupid. Over
Yeah.
it. Yeah, like bad.
I mean, I feel it like you're gonna have to cut this thing up into like 10-second clips.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I don't. AI doesn't make it. Or anything.
Like that. That is worrying to me. I think that people underestimate how much. Like, it's so okay. So think of it like this. What a lot of photographers or modern day artists do is they use tools, which is fine. We've used tools since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is a tool. Pinterest is a tool. All this stuff. But we are losing the tools now are not the same as tools, when Da Vinci was alive. Like, you still had to learn how to use the tool well. Mm-hmm. And so now we're learning how to do things as easy as possible. Yep. And that's where people are like, well, it's a tool. We've been using tools. It's not the same thing because you're losing your thought process.
Yeah.
You're losing.
You're literally not thinking about anything.
Yes.
You're letting it think
and that
for you.
is what separates man from animal, man from machine. Like, and they don't. Like, when people see my pictures, they always say like, "Oh, there's something." They're good. They're good, but there's something a little bit different, and they can't put their finger on it. It's because I don't hold my phone up. Excuse me. I don't hold my phone up while we're sitting here taking pictures, and I'm like, "Do this." And I know people that do that.
Yeah,
like I know professional photographers that do that. Like they use Pinterest or they used posing apps and stuff like that, and that's fine when you're getting started and stuff. But as you grow into an artist, like. Just start, like, the way that I see it is, like, I could Google best bridal poses, or I could read a fucking book, or look through a picture book.
Yeah.
Like, or, like, I buy so many old art history books, and Annie Leibovitz's, like, just famous photographers, like, their photo albums that they produce. And that's how I get inspired, is by other people in my field. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then even when you do it, you make it your own.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there's like obviously staples of things that you need to do, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. But people that get I just hate the ego and jealousy in me that I cannot beat is when I see people getting praised for something that I know they found off of Pinterest.
Yeah.
Or they found it's like, this is so creative.
It took them no creativity.
There's no
thinking.
Yeah, there's no meat in your sandwich.
Yeah.
You got a tomato sandwich.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
No one likes those.
No. I mean, my dad does. He loves tomato sandwiches.
Uncreative guy, I'd assume then.
He's very meat and potatoes, yeah. But no, I can get off of I don't get out much, so I just talk. But
you're good. That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah. But I just my main thesis on art and stuff like that is, bad things happen. That's why the good things mean so much. And so when you're a purveyor of good, then you should hold that weight with more than just like, oh, I'm a travel destination photographer, your new best friend.
Yeah.
And I think we're losing that in art and in the world. People just don't care about anything anymore. And that grinds my gears.
Yeah.
That makes me pretty mad.
Yeah.
That makes me upset. I think about that a lot.
This episode of Beyond the Set is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is an energy powder that you mix with water or milk, depending on your flavor. This one in particular, the s'mores flavor. You mix it with milk, which sounds a little odd, but don't knock it till you try it. Their claim to fame really is they have coffee fruit extract, so you don't get any of like your caffeine crash outs or jitters or withdrawal or whatever you feel like calling it. They also have no fillers or artificial colors, so RFK, don't got to worry about this one. But yeah, it's just a better alternative to your typical caffeine consumption or energy consumption elsewhere. So if you're interested in purchasing some Dubby and saving a little bit of money, you can use the code Beyond the Set at checkout to get 10% off your order. Dubby, we thank you so much for partnering with us, and I hope to see this go on for quite some time. So thank you again. Again, use Beyond the Set at checkout to get 10% off your order of Dubby. Back to the show. Let's say I just never had any experience with any cameras ever, and I just went and I picked up a camera and I was like, I'm a photographer now, and I just make my little branded page and whatever. Like, what are your thoughts on those people?
I think if you're like an established professional, that shouldn't be your competition anyways.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, I mean, if people want to get into it and stuff like that, that's totally fine. It's just so artists before used to be like in the 1700s, 1800s. Artists would be plucked as a child when they're like 6 years old and then do something underneath somebody for at least like 20,000 hours or something ridiculous like that.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say years.
For 10 million years.
Yeah.
Now, you would study and you would learn, and nobody has any patience anymore.
Yeah, like
they don't want to learn.
There was like apprenticeships.
Yes, you learned how to be a master of your craft.
Yeah.
And so when there's no job, I have never seen a job like my job where people think they can do it. And they're right. They can do it. But the meat and potatoes of the job,
Wait, what? You can't. You've never seen a job other than my job that they can think they can do.
Than my job. I feel like I've never seen it on such a scale where people pick up a camera and they're like, I'm a professional. Nobody picks up
you're saying a lot of people do that with photography.
Yeah. Like that frustrates me because people are just losing. I'm not like a boomer or like a trad person or anything like that. I think that there should be respect for the craft that you're doing in anything.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's racist to say.
No.
I don't think I'm a bigot for saying that.
Yeah, no.
No. I just think that nobody takes anything serious, or they don't take the steps necessary to create and let themselves even have a moment to have a thought.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm going to become a photographer because I saw a TikTok that it's the best side hustle.
I'm going to become a power washer because I saw one TikTok.
Dude, I've almost started a power washing company like 3 times.
Yeah.
Because they're like, damn, you make like $200 a day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
For a scrub daddy.
I got free time. Like, I'll do that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't really, fucking, the world stinks sometimes, but it's also pretty cool. So it's
pretty cool.
But it stinks a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot that stinks. You just have to not focus on it. And that's why you, as a photographer, you get to focus on just the good parts. Like, I'm not going taking pictures of, like, people dying. I'm not doing that shit.
I've done that once.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. Or people do, like funerals. Or when people get pictures taken with, like, miscarriages and stuff, that shit is heavy.
Okay, that's...
they'll do,
crazy.
like, the send-offs. That shit's heavy. Yeah. And it's... But, like, that is the type of stuff I would do if it was, like... if I wanted to.
So I don't know.
But I like
why.
the happy part.
Yeah. I don't know why I said yes to this, but I did film a funeral once, and it was an open casket. Yeah. I don't even know where to go with that. I guess I'll explain it. So, woman calls me, says, "Hey, mom died. Some people can't
Rest
make
in
it."
peace.
Yeah, and I was like, "All right, I get it. Like you're doing it because some people can't make it. I guess."
Can you live stream my mom?
Yeah, she asked.
My dad.
She asked, but I was like, "No, I can't do that."
Can you live stream it and then make clips?
Can you clip farm my grandmother?
Can you clip farm my dead mom, please?
So I get there and like I was.
You should have put like an AI face filter on her.
She
Like
she
a
comes
Snapchat?
up out of the.
Make her start dancing. Like
Yeah.
you've seen those ones where people start dancing.
I know you know which one I'm talking about. Like
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Grandma's back.
yeah, look at
Mom's
her
al-
laugh out.
like that. Have you seen those where people were like, "Oh, look here."
And then they like move and they hug like.
Yeah, you're like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
That scares the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
is. It is kind of scary.
Grandma's back. She's dabbing.
Yeah,
Grandma's
grandma's crip,
back and twerking.
Yeah, she's crip walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went there, but they had like the slideshow, like the daughter had the slideshow, and it was like all pictures of her, like not the mom. It was like all pictures of her daughter, and it was like, your fucking mom is dead in a casket right here, and
And she's serving face.
her face cards everywhere,
Yeah,
like
she's
all
like-
over this place. And
She wanted to go in there too.
I don't know. She made it all about her. I thought it was like a memorial for her, but
And then she's like, "Why you're here?
yeah.
Can we get family pictures real quick?"
Yeah. Well, she made it about her like big time. It was bad. But yeah, I filmed a dead body.
I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious.
It is really funny,
Like
actually.
I mean,
My gun fell out of my pants at one point. Like that wasn't fun.
I've dropped. Did that really happen?
I swear to God.
Why'd you have a gun on you? She's already dead. Were you sent by her ops to make sure she was dead?
it was in a bad part of Pittsburgh, so I was just a little nervous.
Yeah, that's how I am with Harrisburg.
Yeah, it was
I
like-
sit there with a gun, like fucking against the door.
Yeah, it was like
At
the
the stump.
Kensington
Yeah.
like type shit. But
That's
no.
hilarious. Like a gun falling out is always funny.
Yeah.
Because it's like everybody's like, guns are dangerous. You're like, no, they're not. And then you fucking drop it out of your pocket.
Yeah, well, I turned around. Again, this is all true, too. I turn around, I pick it up, and I look up, and the security guard's standing right there.
He's
And I
like-
just look at him, and I'm like, shoved it back down
You're
my
like,
waistband.
I have a license for this.
Yeah.
I'm actually really safe with this.
Yeah, I'm incredibly safe with this firearm.
This never happens.
It, like,
This-
discharges. Like,
Yeah, early discharge. This never happens.
yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Trust me, I like usually
You're just
it's-
so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. I swear this never happens. I promise. Yeah, but it was interesting. I'll never do that again though. Yeah, it was bad.
Carry a gun or
No, film a dead body. But I don't carry my gun on me that often anymore since that. Because
I just do it for the outfit. Depends what outfit I'm wearing.
yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's cool depending on the outfit, but then
Yeah.
like right now I'm
I
wearing
let
like,
that bitch hang.
athletic shorts, shoved down your front waistband. It's
Yeah,
like the
and I just
bulge.
keep it. Excuse me. I just keep it out.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know.
Yeah.
That's what I never got with concealed carry, because if let's pretend I'm a shooter
Okay. Yeah.
and no Kobe. I'm talking about killing people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about I want to come in and shoot people.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a guy in like 5'11" pants, tactical pants. He's got like the tactical belt. He's got the flannel, and he's got a gigantic fucking cig hang outside. I'm blowing that guy's head smooth off first before I even pull my gun out. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Wait, before you pull your gun out, you're blowing that guy?
no, I mean like before I even like before I like, hey, I'm shooting everybody. I'm gonna find that guy, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, I'm gonna go for you.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be like, I never even got to use it. He's gonna be in heaven, like I never got to use it.
Yeah,
I just had all this I just had all this 511 gear for no reason.
He's like, you know how much I dropped on this shit?
Yeah, he's like, dude, this SIG has like a custom slide on it, and I never even got to. Like, that guy's using it to kill people now.
Yeah,
he just looted me. He just got my reboot card and took all my loot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on his way to Tilted Towers now.
Yeah, he's like, I was a big Loot Lake.
Yeah,
I like playing at Loot Lake. And
I've never played Fortnite in my life.
Really?
Never.
I just played it back when it first came out, and then we played a shit ton of it, and then I don't know. I got a job. Like it's like
life happened.
Yeah, I grew up.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's just it's funny to me when I like I can still carry. I would say 70% of the time. Mm-hmm. Like
that'd be crazy.
No, I can still carry like 70% of the time. And I have dropped it once. It's so that must be.
I've only dropped it that one time.
Yeah, it should be. It must be a universal experience because I have dropped mine one time, and it was at the bar. That's
crazy.
Yeah, it just. I was like pulling my pants up, and it
fell
out.
Down, discharged, killed 3 people.
Yeah, it just fell out and shot a family of 4.
Yeah, guns do kill people by themselves.
And I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
No, and
My
then
bad.
Yeah. But ever since I've never had. Now I actually carry it in a holster. I thought it was cool to carry it like just in your waistband.
The guys. I still carry it like that. Yeah.
like the guys in the movies.
Yeah.
And I hold it sideways.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I think the military should be trained to shoot their guns sideways. That'd be sick.
I mean, there's guys in Chicago, so they got to figure it out.
Yeah, they know Southside shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, back to photography. Speaking of shooting.
Speaking of shooting people.
Yeah. So, you took this trip. I wanted to ask you about this. You took this trip, like,
yeah,
like
I completely forgot about that.
Appalachia. Well, you mentioned earlier, like they only talk about the bad times. So I'm like, I know that was like a cool project.
No, I like the funny stuff now.
Yeah. Well, what happened? Was anything funny that happened on that trip? What was that trip?
I actually did pull a gun on somebody. Like I got to actually like think about killing somebody for like 20 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, actually.
So I was staying in an Airbnb. So the whole point of the trip was I was down living out of my car, and I was staying at an Airbnb that was like this. I was staying at an Airbnb that was a campsite.
Okay.
So, and it was on this like Rails to Trails, the Hatfield and McCoys down in Virginia, and there was this couple next to me that. So down all throughout West Virginia and stuff like that, like drugs are rampant. Like everybody, like a lot of people are doing it.
Like meth drugs?
Yeah, meth, opioids, whatever.
Yeah, Galaxy gas.
Yeah, nitrous.
Yeah.
There's a doctor's office or a dentist's office like right next door.
Yeah.
And I broke the door and went in there and got some nitrous.
Yeah. That shit's fire.
That's what Kanye loves. That's what made him go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that man's been tweeting some crazy shit ever since the nitrous.
Not running good music lately. He's hot in hot water.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, he's in some trouble.
Yeah.
But no. So there was this couple that was there, and the whole point of the trip was like I was by myself, and so I was just interviewing people and taking pictures and stuff, and. So I stayed at this Airbnb that there was like a cabin, and then I was staying in like just a gravel lot. Like it was just somewhere to sleep. And it was like $10. And I was right next to this like Hatfield and McCoy trail, and these people were riding 4-wheelers and stuff. And I'd had a long day. I'd driven a lot, and I like was setting up my tent and stuff, and I was sitting there just playing guitar at the fire. It was like this kind of communal fire spot. That sounds way nicer than it was.
It sounds really nice, actually.
No, it was like this like shitty holler back through West Virginia. Like it was in one of the poorest parts of the country. And it just happened. They'd had like, somebody was like, saw a TikTok about putting a cabin on your land and renting it as an Airbnb. Like that's how I would describe it. And then they're like, oh, it should have a fireplace. the people staying in the
It's
gravel
like
lot.
4 stones in a circle.
Yeah. It sounds way nicer than it is.
Yeah.
And they came back and I was like, oh, I'm doing this project. Cause like when you're doing something like that, you want to make the most of the time you're down there. So I'm just like, I would want to talk to you guys about this. And I was talking to them and they like really weren't into it. Mm-hmm. And they were like kind of being like odd.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, like in hindsight, I'm much more experienced now to where like, I don't know if I could do that trip again the way that I did without getting robbed. Because like you're telling people, oh, I'm a photographer. I'm here by myself.
Well, no, you replaced all your stuff. I was going to say you can't get robbed again.
No, you can. I can get robbed again. Actually,
yeah.
I can get somebody can double. They can pack a punch me.
Yeah, double
dip.
They
come back and pack a punch me.
Yeah.
They'll get better gear than I had before. No, they were just being kind of odd. They were sus.
Yeah,
you can put that sound. They were sus, and
I'm going to do that now.
Yeah, they were suspicious, and
sure.
They kind of just like they're like, oh, we had a long day, we're gonna go inside, and they like didn't do anything that I asked them to. I was like, oh, some people just don't, because you'll have that, you have some airballs. You're like, you talk to them like, do you want to talk? And like, fuck you. You're like, all right, sorry.
Yeah, they rip a Newport and leave.
Yeah, you're like, actually, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
Now,
they probably would in West Virginia.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But they, so then they went in. I was just in this thinking I was like pretty much safe. I mean, it was like sketchy, but like there was houses around, and I was sleeping next to like this kind of creek, and I couldn't really sleep. It was like probably 2:30 in the morning. I heard them awake, and I was like, oh, okay. They were like talking normal, and then she said like, I just like happened to make out the muffled like, don't wake him up.
You.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's like it. Like you don't think that way.
Yeah.
So you like don't wake him up. I'm like, oh, they must have a baby in there or something. Yeah. But then I was like, there was nobody else there. So like you like go through like my first reaction is to not overreact.
Sure.
And then critical thinking.
Without ChatGPT.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Grok, is this real?
Grok, is
Grok,
this
are
real?
they about to rob me?
Yeah.
Grok, what
evidence shows that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they started to like talk quieter, and I'm sitting there and I'm like just in my gut, like something felt off. I was like, this is fucking weird, and I'm not like a complete like idiot.
Yeah.
Like I've been around. I know shady people. I've been a shady person before. Yeah. Like I know how that stuff works, and I was like something's off, and so I just kind of sat there and listened for like literally like 30-45 minutes listening to these people like.
Oh my gosh, that long! Wow.
Because all I just happened to catch was don't wake him up. I'm like, why the fuck don't they want to wake me up?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you can wake me up. And then probably 30 minutes or so is realistically how long I sat there. I heard the door open right next to. So to paint the picture, I'm in the little tent, basically right next to their little TikTok cabin thing that somebody built.
Yeah.
And I can hear them talking, and then now 30 minutes have passed of me kind of just listening. I was sitting on my phone and stuff too. Like,
was it like a screen door on the cabin, like something like that?
No. So the way the cabin was set up was like I was like where their bed must have been. I was right next to it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on the gravel just sleeping, or like out there in the out next to it, and I hear the door open, and they started to like walk, and I had remembered in my head that their car was like right in front of the door, and then my car was the whole way probably 40 yards in this gravel lot. There's nothing else over there. I talked to them enough where I know they're not owners of this place, nothing like that. So all that stuff, it felt like I was kind of like in No Country for Old Men. Like, you know how
shit.
Like you know how No Country for Old Men, the cool part about it is the survivalist aspect of it. Like he cuts the shotgun off and all that stuff. I felt like that. I was like, I'm geolocating where everything is, and like
it's very quiet. You're very
I'm like deducing. Yourself. I was like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like that part in like the hotel where he's like watching.
Yes, that is exactly how I. I was watching the. So basically, I hear her come out first. It was a man and a woman, and I hear her walk, and I'm like, oh, they're just getting something out of their car. And mind you, these people told me they're ex like convicts, ex heroin users.
Good for them.
I'm gonna say probably not ex. They probably were actively still using it based on what happens next. Yeah. So I hear her pitter pattering across the gravel, and it's not a normal cadence. It's not like a. It's like. Like the Minecraft, you could put the Minecraft sound over it, like. Like that's what I heard outside.
That's what she sounded like.
Yeah, I literally, I was like, I was like, there's a creeper outside. Yeah, and life's basically just kind of like Minecraft.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
But I hear her walking across the gravel.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
sorry, I'm just like, now I'm just imagining all the sound effects that she could have been. Like, she eats.
Yeah. Like the skeletons or the spider. Yeah. But anyways.
Okay,
that's what I heard in
their doors open.
Or when they were in, like when I was listening to them, it was like, but so they wanted my emeralds is basically what happened.
Yeah.
And they I hear them start walking, and then the footsteps kept going, and I'm like, it was one of those things you're like, no way they're trying to rob me.
That's crazy, dude.
Like it was like I was like these people were idiots.
Like as you heard them going further away, you were thinking more and more. Okay, they're about to like.
Yeah, I'm like they're going to check my, and I know my car's locked because obviously I'm not an idiot.
Yeah. There's 2 ex-heroin addicts.
Yeah.
Outside.
So I'm like, no way they're gonna even try. Well, in the stupor of listening to her, I didn't hear him also come out, and it was like a fucking horror movie. Dude,
was he like standing right there at the tent?
Yeah. So I literally,
God.
like was like just human reaction. Like you're looking towards where you hear the footsteps.
Yeah.
And then I like turned really slow. This whole time I'm trying to be slow. And I like turn and look, and like literally just a silhouette of him standing there, like looking into the tent is there.
Wait,
and I had
did you have like the window thing down? Like
no, I had my rain fly on because it was supposed to rain.
Okay.
So he couldn't see me.
Yeah.
And I think what he was doing was going out there to watch and see if I woke up. Mm-hmm. So I was like, it's so hard to like recollect things.
Yep.
Because it was like not traumatizing, but it was like the next day I was like, damn, I was fully about to kill somebody.
Well, not only that, but like you don't know what they're capable of either, you know.
Well, so my whole thought process the whole time was, I know the car's locked.
Yeah.
I know they're probably not going to try to kill me. I don't think that's what they're trying to do. Yeah. But who knows? And I slept every night with my gun so my gun's already like right next to me.
Dun, dun, dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. And my gun's like already basically next to me.
Snuggling it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're sleeping in the poorest part of the country in West Virginia. Like, I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
So I kind of like had it. I had it from the time I heard them. Like once they said, "Don't wake him up."
Yeah.
I put it like next to me.
Yeah.
And so I'm turning over and I look and see him like, like standing there like like literally like a Hitchcock scene.
Yeah.
And he like moves. And so like I'm sitting there with like my gun. Now it's like just like on my chest like this. And I'm just kind of like rolling, like listening for her. And I hear her like, now this is where I'm like, okay, now I have reasonable cause. Because I hear her like fucking yank the door trying to open it. And I'm like, really?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay. So now your options are
die.
Yeah, now your options are like, hey, stay away from my stuff. And there's some guy here who I can't see what he has in his hand. He could have a gun, like all this stuff. And he kind of like walks in. So if I'm looking this way is the tent, and now he walks over this way, and I see his shadow the whole time. And
is there like a light emitting?
Yeah,
from
I was just gonna say there's a just like a he's being illuminated by like one of those like
off the edge of a barn or something.
No, like those bug zappers.
Oh, okay.
Like those ones that have like the little light in them.
Yep.
That are sometimes motion activated and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm seeing, like just really this brief shadow. And he goes around the front, and I'm sitting there with my gun, and I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to do anything. I know they're not able to get my car. Mm-hmm. I know that they can't really do anything because I'm like Sun Tzu. I'm like, I have the element of surprise. Like if they try to do anything.
Yeah. Like they don't know they think you're sleeping.
Yeah, they think I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm technically safe. It doesn't feel like it, but I'm pretty safe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if they... And then he's like in front. I'm like, if that guy touches my tent, I'm going to fire all 18 rounds of this fucking SIG into him. And
that's sick.
Like it was like, and I'm like just sitting there pointing at the door, like my tent is set up like this, and then I'm like, well, if I shoot him, then she's gonna like.
She has to die now.
No, if I shoot him, like then I don't know what she does, so I'm just gonna like, I don't want to shoot anybody.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like, I don't also want to get like kidnapped and murdered and molested.
Yeah. Trust me, it's bad,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
terrible.
No. But yeah, it was just one of those things like you're sitting there and it's like it's just weird to know about myself. I'm like, I could do it. Like there was no point where I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. Yeah. Like it was like if he opens it up, he's dead.
If you have to do it, you have to do it.
Yeah, and especially like over something like back then.
How does that work? Like state lines, like crossing. So you have like a P. I'm assuming you have like a PA like carry.
Yeah, West Virginia honors
okay,
your
okay.
PA concealed carry license. As far as I'm concerned, maybe this is all story that I can't tell. Well, I guess I didn't kill anybody. There's nothing wrong with having a gun.
You just illegally cross state lines with it.
Yeah.
You know?
But it was just weird to like have that realized, and that kind of messed me up for a couple weeks.
What happened? Like, did he walk away?
He just like I just kind of sat there pointing the gun, and I was like, if he opens this up, like I'm gonna open him up. Yeah. Like it was like, yeah. Pause.
Yeah.
And then I heard her try another door, and it didn't work. And then like they just like kind of pitter pattered back in the door. So it wasn't like it was like the perfect setup for like a short story kind of like horror film.
That's how I've been thinking this entire time.
Yeah,
that'd be suspenseful as hell.
Yeah, like just nothing happens.
Damn it.
Yeah. So damn it, I didn't get to kill anybody.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, at least like a confrontation. Like, hey. Like,
no, because people are in their heads. They were the A side, so they're operating in a way that they don't want a confrontation. So I'm going to let them keep doing that until they make it my problem, because I can predict what they're going to do.
Like imagine if you heard like a window break like from your car.
Oh, then I just would have fucking shot him. Like it would have just been like, yeah, I'm not losing all my stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's like the person that stole my stuff. Like my photography equipment is one thing that like, I'm not saying I would kill somebody over, but like, it is the one thing that like, yeah, I would fucking not be thrilled about that and probably at least point the gun at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna let you run away with it.
Get
like,
the fuck off my lawn.
Yeah. Like, so it was just one of those things that's like, yeah, nothing really happened to it, but it was kind of odd afterwards to be like, man, I'm capable of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like there was no point where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I don't know if I can do it. It was like borderline squeezing it. Like,
yeah, it's like there's like one bad decision on their part.
Yeah, it was like those people don't even know how close they were to
getting shot.
Yeah, or like being in a really shitty situation because it was just like it's just one of those moments in my life that I'm like, now to know what it's like to actually have been robbed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that could have been so much worse.
Like, for sure.
Yeah. But no, I didn't kill anybody. I didn't.
Do you have any ideas of like who did rob you? Like, do you have like in your own head?
Yeah, there's one guy. He came to our house like 2 days before, and he was being sketchy as hell. And he's being sketchy. He was at our house 2 days before, and then 2 days later, we got robbed. And I confronted him about it, and he said it wasn't him. And I was like, listen, buddy, in my head, I know it's you. Mm-hmm. I was like, so it doesn't really matter if you did it or not. I was like, just return them. Just return the SD cards. I said, I told him, I was like, you made out. I said, you don't even know what you have. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
I was like, you have about $15,000 worth of gear that you could sell for 10 easy. And I was like, just give me the SD cards. They're worth like fucking $20. Like it's like they're worth nothing to you.
Yeah.
And they had like almost like $2 or $3 grand worth of pictures that I had been contracted for on there. So it was like,
So how did you like recover from that?
I just rescheduled the people. Luckily, there's no weddings or anything on there. That was one of the first things I said when it happened. Was like, thank God there was no weddings on there.
God, yeah.
But then there was a forum that picked up the story, and it was a bunch of photographers in the comments like, oh, he's not a professional. Most professionals would shoot to dual SD cards or they'd back him up. The day that I got robbed, the only pictures I lost were the day that I took.
Oh, yeah.
And I shoot RAW and JPEG at all times. I have 2 separate SD cards. So I got robbed the day that I shot, I think it was 4 sessions. They were all groups. So it's like, yeah. And also, like, when you're doing bulk volume work like that, like, it's a pain in the ass to back up pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
It takes forever. So, like, I do it, like, yeah, every 2 days or whatever. So it's like, luckily, it could have been so much worse. Like, people don't realize it could have been so much worse. I was backing them up. Like, it was just the day that I did that. I didn't back them up. Or, like, my camera never went into my house. So I never backed it up. I would have backed it up the next day.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, I don't know. It's whatever. Nobody fucking cares. Like, people just, like, it's like, I mean, they care, but it's like, I'm over it now. I got over it. I mean, we're in debt. We took some debt on. We'll make it back.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. You'll be all right.
Nobody died.
No, you're
like
good.
And luckily, photography is a business that you can be back on your feet for like 10 grand, which there's not very many full-time businesses that can do that.
No.
Like, you know, if you lost all your videography and stuff, like between the gimbals and the tripods and all that stuff, like you can't even, there's not like a bare minimum operating cost with videography and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's things you need. Whereas photography, you need camera, lens, SD cards.
Yep.
And then like maybe a flash. Like, and like we went overboard. We were, because we're a professional business, we replaced everything. So that's why we spent more than we probably needed to. But
And you got like nicer things, right?
yeah, we have the A7R5, 2 of them.
Yeah, I
which
don't know
is
what that
like,
means, but that's sick.
It's this Sony's latest and greatest.
Really?
61 megapixels or 81 or something like that. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But we like just bought new cameras last year.
Oh my gosh.
So
and they got stolen.
Yeah. And I actually bought a new lens like 4 days before I got robbed. So there was a brand new lens in there.
Fuck.
And luckily for the first time, I bought a Sigma. Like Sigma's like decent enough stuff, but I've always just been a like name brand for my business. But the 2470 I don't use too much, so I bought a 2470.
Well, I use all these lenses are fuck are they? I don't know how to say
35s,
it. Well,
24s.
Well, these are 35s. That one's a 16. This is like the brand. They're fucking.
I think Sigma.
No, Mickey, Mikey, Nike, Nike,
Nikon.
Neke.
Neat.
Are
you saying they're shitty?
They're not expensive lenses, but like they're very nice. But I really like the brand. Yeah, I know you have to know the brand. I just can't remember.
I think I can visualize it. Is
Yeah.
it like NEIKK?
Some weird shit. Yeah.
I've seen those before. Yeah, but I mean, all that bad stuff. I mean, it's whatever. It happens.
This is now the 3rd time you're seeing this version of me. So unfortunately, Levi's camera just stopped working. So he got cut off. So unfortunately, it ended very weirdly. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode for what it was. I feel like it was really good otherwise. But hopefully he'll be back on sometime in the future, because that was just a hoot. So thank you again for watching. Again, thank you to Dubby for sponsoring this episode. Again, if you want to get 10% off your order of your Dubby, use Beyond the Set at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's it for now. I hope to catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.